What's going on, Wastelanders? It's the Lone Vault Wanderer and welcome back to my Fallout 4 What We Want series. In this episode, we are going to be having a look at the top 3 locations outside of the United States that I would like to see in Fallout 4, whether as part of the main quest, a side quest, or even a DLC. If there's a particular country or location that you think should be a setting in Fallout 4 and it was not mentioned, please share your thoughts in the comments below. Also, if you have an idea for the topic of a future Fallout 4 What We Want video, please let me know in the comments section, and if I end up using your idea, I will feature your name in that video. So with all that out of the way, let's get it started. Germany, for obvious reasons, has been a common setting for video games that depict times of war. In the Fallout universe, very little is actually known about Germany aside from the following. Germany was a pre-war European country. After World War II, the country was divided into 2 states, East and West Germany, and by the year 2060, as the European Commonwealth dissolved, the country fell into disarray and began bickering with neighbours over Earth's remaining resources. However, some notable weapons in Fallout, such as the PPK-12 Gauss pistol, M72 Gauss rifle, MP9 10mm SMG, and the Vindicator minigun, are of German creation. The Fallout wiki speculates to the existence of such weapons in mainland United States, alongside the employment of a strikingly similar weapon system by the Chinese, suggests that Germany had equal opportunity business deals with both sides of the Great War. These smaller references to Germany in Fallout certainly create a fertile foundation for a story that describes Germany's involvement in the Great War in some way, and especially given the historical landmarks, buildings, and other attractions contained within Germany, I would love for that narrative to be told on the shores of the country itself. China, formerly the People's Republic of China, was the primary rival of the United States during the 21st century. It was a military and economic superpower, able to fully compete with the US, and was consistently portrayed as an equal or even superior to America. And of course, China was one of the countries that launched nuclear weapons on October 23, 2077, the date of the Great War. I think that China is an obvious but awesome setting for Fallout 4. Fallout 3 dipped its toe into the water with the Operation Anchorage DLC, wherein the battle in Anchorage, Alaska against Chinese communist invaders was depicted via military simulation. However, because of China's large involvement in Fallout's Great War, many fans have long voiced their desire to have China as an actual setting in the game, which they could explore, complete quests in, and learn about the Great War from the perspective of a country that isn't the United States but was still one of the greatest players in the conflict. I do hope that Fallout 4 actually allows players to step foot into the country that is China, as it's certainly been a very long time coming. Moreover, China is a beautiful country that would look great in game. The Great Wall of China, the Forbidden City, and the Temple of Heaven are just a few of the attractions that I would love to be able to explore in Fallout 4. When I think of Russia, aka the Soviet Union, aka the USSR, the words war, nuclear, and snow come to mind. Quite simply, Russia is the perfect setting for a post-apocalyptic video game like Fallout. Games like Metro certainly represent how the country provides the perfect platform to tell stories involving nuclear war, where scavenging, fighting, killing, exploring, dealing with radiation, wearing thick clothes and gas masks, and many other things are all part and parcel of the quest to simply survive. But again, Fallout has made very little reference to Russia so far, aside from the following small facts. The USSR was a pre-war communist state in Eastern Europe and Asia, consisting of 15 Soviet republics. The USSR did not dissolve in 1991 and continued to exist well into the 21st century. The Soviet Union had a consular service and a foreign service, and had strong consular relations with the United States. There was a Soviet consulate in Los Angeles, suggesting that Soviet-American relations were good enough in 2077 that American and Soviet citizens were able to visit each other's countries. However, in propaganda, the Soviet Union was still being portrayed as a communist enemy. Throughout the resource wars, the Soviet Union was in no direct conflict with the United States. However, both sides were still very wary of one another, keeping guard for a possible attack. It would definitely be very interesting to know more of Russia's involvement in the Great War, given that it is a nuclear powerhouse with one of the largest armies in the world. Moreover, the sheer size and uniqueness of the country would provide a lot of meaningful and interesting exploration that I'm sure most Fallout players would love. Thank you Wastelanders for watching this episode of my Fallout 4 What We Want series. If you enjoyed this video, please be sure to like, and if you're new, subscribe to my channel. While you're at it, check out some of my other Fallout 4 What We Want videos, the links to which you can find on the screen right now and in the description below. And until next time, this has been the Lone Vault Wanderer. Please take care of yourself, and as always, keep fighting the good fight.